This point of the season, Greg, right in the heart of the schedule, what are the biggest challenges for a player?
Kevin, sometimes it's just about knowing what city you're in. The travel in this league is crazy, but you really want to keep focus and sleep and eat right. Vital.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Conley out there with Knox, and it's Edwards in a small forward.
First team foul.
Lillard against Conley. Lillard the pass to Simons. From the wing, they get it back. And finished off by Nurkic.
Such a big body down there. Nurkic battling.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Knox the pass to Towns. Great D that time from Nurkic. Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. That's a 2 from Lillard. Gobert pulls it in.
Just a bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
Edwards finds Conley. Here's Knox, covered by Simons. Knox the pass to Edwards. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. There's the 3, and it's Michael Conley with the 3.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
Gobert against Nurkic. Passes to Reddish. Now Simons. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game.
Mano a mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Now here's Towns. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Basket good.
And this is what you like to see. Big Cat using that size to his advantage.
Conley against Lillard. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And Simons has it in the corner. From outside, off the mark. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Minnesota in the lead.
And in his 7th season in the league, Jeremy Grant took a huge step forward. His scoring output went way up.
Yeah, and there's some recognition around that. He got some first place votes for most improved player, and that's pretty impressive for a guy in the middle of his career. So the work ethic paying off, and he's desiring to get better.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simon's the big name from that group.
And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they've shown that they can be valuable players. Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
Here's Knox. Following the basket by Jeremy Grant. Inside, Nurkic with the steal. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Grant. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Outside, Edwards. Over Reddish. That one wide left.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Here's Knox. He's covered by Grant. Knox the pass to Conley. Shoots over Grant. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Minnesota shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Watford's checked in. Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Nuggets.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Yeah, and quick, like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
Here's Gobert following the basket by Cam Reddish. Second shot opportunity, and Towns with the lay-in good. Towns has got his second bucket of the night.
How about Towns there taking full advantage of that size, just dominating the glass on that second chance opportunity.
And the rejection by Towns.
His touches left him in this quarter nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Back to Knox. Four on the shot clock. Out to Edwards. Offline with his three. Trailblazers trail by 3. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Coach Chauncey Billups.
Well, Kevin, he said for them to prevail, they've got to be stout in the post and close off those driving lanes. If they fail to do those two things, it could be a very long night. And to be honest, he didn't sound like he thought they could.
All right, thank you, David. That's a 2 from Simons. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Portland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Grant dishes to Lillard. Converts on the jumper for the easy 2.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
Timberwolves leading by 3. To the paint. They swipe it. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Knox the pass to Towns. Gobert trying to get open. And the dunk by Towns.
Anthony Towns.
And that's just too easy for Towns. You allow him to get that deep in the paint, and he's going to punish you.
Here's Watford. And he hits it to tie the game up.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the...
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Minnesota.
They didn't hesitate to start working the offensive glass, and I tell you, those efforts have been rewarded with these second chance points.
Yeah, I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question, because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. Cameron Reddish is out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Knox misses. And so Grant will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 6. Reddish dishes to Nurkic and finished off by Nurkic.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
Kindler the pass to Knox. To the inside. Towns. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Anthony Towns.
Towns has got 8 points.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
There's the pass to Nurkic. Over Gobert. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Knocks the pass to Towns. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
And nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Trailblazers trailed by 7. Pass to Reddish. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Reddish in constant motion that time and able to draw foul.
At the line for your trail.
Both free throws good from Reddish.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Knox. Conley against Simons. Launches a 3. Kept alive, Minnesota. Gobert. The shot. No good. Portland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Doubled by Conley. Fires from deep. Grant kicks to Reddish. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Edwards inside. Covered by Winslow. Edwards. That's good. Edwards got his 2nd basket of the game.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Reddish with the ball. 11 points for him in that last game against Denver. There's Winslow. Here's Nurkic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nurkic plays with a little bit of that edge, a little bit of moxie, and that toughness is something the teammates can rally behind. Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Conley, the pass to Knox. Back to Conley. Simons with the ball. Conley picks him up. And that's a foul called on Ball. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
Passes it to Winslow. Here's Grant. And the pass to Simons.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And this is Edwards' game, man. When he's aggressive and trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Shooting for Minnesota. Anthony Edwards.
And he sinks the 2nd. Trailblazers trailed by 6. Simons kicks to Reddish. Down low. Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
And Nurkic getting up there and waiting that rim.
Minnesota calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Grant against Conley. Knocks the pass to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. For 3, Edwards. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Winslow wide open. He fires. Off target from 3-point range. Towns finds Conley. Here's Knox. Pass to Gobert. It's good. He scores. That's his 1st basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Now, here's Reddish, guarded by Knox. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
The Trailblazers have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
Such a versatile forward that can defend and shoot and score. Reddish's game has future all-star written all over it.
Pass to Knox. Now Towns. It's stolen by Reddish. Grant the pass to Simons. Now here's Reddish. Defense is right there, and that's a foul called on Baldwin. That will get him his 4th foul of the game and give the bonus. We'll head to the line. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly.
58. Trailblazers UCSD. Time to get loud.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Cam Reddish.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. A pair of #1 picks are at the forwards, Edwards and Towns. Conley out there with Knox, and it's Gobert in at the center position. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Baller in that last game against the Jazz had quite a performance. He ended up with 21 points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
Passes it to Lillard. Kicks to Reddish. Grant against Towns. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is on Towns. You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer, but what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his abilities.
And it's great to see Grant take on a bigger role over time. Now a real focal point of this offense.
Towns, the pass to Knox. Outside Edwards. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Edwards got the lead up to 10 now for the Timberwolves. Here's Simons. He's got 5. And there's the pass to Reddish. For the 3. Drills it from outside. Simons has got 8.
And Anthony believing in himself that time. Just zero hesitation on that jump.
Pass to Towns. Back to Knox. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Assisted.
And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Lillard finds Reddish. Six on the shot clock. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
The more and more Cam Reddish gets confidence in that kind of game where he's going to go inside and attack, that's a big help.
He doesn't get the second one.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Timberwolves have gone 9 of 13 from the line, and he makes the first. Both free throws good from Knox. With how well MP has been playing lately, it's a little surprising, Greg, that more fans haven't gotten behind him.
Yeah, I mean, he's giving them what they want, unless what they wanted was Shep Arms. And it'll take a lot of great nights for MP to satisfy those fans.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Here's Towns, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. It's a 13-point game. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Karl Anthony Towns with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
Lillard outside. Pass to Simons. Here is Lillard. Portland moving the ball around. Here's Grant. Towns with the defensive effort.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Back to Knox. Out left to the wing. Here's Conley to the left side wing. Just 3 to shoot. Shoots over Simons. Offensive rebound with the second effort. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And we've seen Towns take on more of a leadership role over the years, wanting to be the guy for this team.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Trailblazers trailed by 14. Pass to Reddish. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Here's Simons. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
Feeds it to Towns. Towns is doubled. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
So it's the Timberwolves now. Gobert dishes to Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Knox the pass to Conley. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
And the way Towns makes scoring look effortless, it's what makes him one of the game's best players.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Grant against Towns. Simons from outside. Knocks down the three ball. Simons has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Trailblazers. Now the pass to Knox. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got his third assist on the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team.
Now here's Reddish. Edwards defending.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. And done a much better job from the line this half. They've got that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Team foul. Shooting for Minnesota.
First free throw is good.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
Minnesota making some changes. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. And it's McDaniels in for Mike Conley. Pass to Reddish. Edwards against Simon. Lillard lays it up off the glass. Lillard's got 8.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
Pass to Towns. The rebound by Grant. And so Grant will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 11. The shot's good from Simon.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because he seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
At the line for the Timberwolves.
The first one falls.
And as a team, they're hovering around the high 80s from the free throw line. They've gotten better as the game has gone along, which is exactly what you want to see.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Watford's checked in, and it's Little in for Grant. Anderson, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Billups says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for this. Kevin?
I think he is, and he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Here's Watford, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That one is off.
Team foul.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. No luck that time either. Here's Knox, guarded by Reddish. It's Edwards on the wing. Passes it to Reed. He kicks it to McDaniels. At the top of the key, Knox. The pass to Edwards. 4 on the clock. Here's McDaniels. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
That one misses.
Taking 3 shots.
And he nails the 3rd. So it's Portland now. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Simons. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Simons is not going to back down offensively. He just plays with aggressiveness. And he's a guy you have a hard time not fouling.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for the Trailblazers.
I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
And Matador defense
That's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Pass to Sharp. The shot from 20 feet away. Misses off the left iron. Timberwolves leading by 10. Here's Knox. The feed to Anderson. And the shot goes in. Anderson's got his third basket of the night.
Capable on the interior to score so long. Slow-mo. Anderson not going to pass up a look like that.
Back to Simons. And here's Reddish. 15 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Portland needs to get off a shot. And he overshot that one, missing.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
That one drops for him.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Now here's McDaniels. 9 points in the game so far. Reed gets the bucket. Reeves got 6.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
And Simons right now just assertive and confident in his offensive game.
Over to the left wing. Here's Knox, covered by Simons. Knox, the pass to McDaniels. Here's Knox. Anderson trying to free himself up. Knox misses. Trailblazers trailed by 14. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
And Portland making a change here. Nurkic has checked in.
An NBA All-Defense for 2 years running. Matisse Thybulle has been a game-changing defender from the minute he set foot in the NBA.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Knox, the pass to Edwards. 1:05 left in the third quarter.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession. Just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock.
Back to Knox. There's the triple. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Portland's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. 2 points, that one goes. And it's 8 points for Shaedon Sharpe.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Here's Knox, covered by Simons. It's Edwards on the wing. He's got 16. Count it, good.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Portland with a new 14. And the basket is good. Nurkic has got 11 points.
Nurkic using his body that time, a polished move.
Pass to Knox. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Back to Knox. Shoots over Simons. And it's off the back rim. No good. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. We come back right after this.
Timberwolves 95.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
starts the fourth and final quarter.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his...
You got nothing. Weak side. Skip.
Checked in for Reddish. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Knox is checked in.
And final quarter. It's 6-man time. Let's hear it for your Blazer.
Edwards kicks to Conley. Here's Knox, covered by Simons. Knox the pass to Conley, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
And a little contact on the shot, but Conley with the laser focus on the finish.
The pass to Sharp. And it's Grant in the corner. Portland again missing. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota. At one point, they led by 16. Knox the pass to Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The first free throw is good. Reddish, he's checked in for Portland.
Shooting for Minnesota.
And Edwards drops them both. Trailblazers trailed by 8. Lillard dishes to Nurkic. Pass to Reddish. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. To the middle. And finished off by Nurkic.
Nurkic having one of those nights looking like a fine-tuned first option scoring.
Knox the pass to Towns. And good that time.
Anthony Towns.
Towns has got 4 points this quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Grant finds Simons. Oh, good with the triple.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Pass to Conley. Clock at 6. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And just using that experience, Conley adept at drawing contact and getting to the line.
Mike Conley.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And it's Simons missing. Timberwolves leading by 9. Inside, Knox. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Damian Lillard.
4th team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Knox. 2 shots.
That's good from Knox. Both good from the line that time.
And really making the most of his opportunities there tonight. Hasn't been the struggle we sometimes see him go through.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
No problems knocking that one down. Simons has got 29 in the game.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Conley, the pass to Knox. Moves back up. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got 14 points now in the second half.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And it's Simons missing. Timberwolves leading by 11. Passes it to Knox. Conley against Lillard. Edwards passes to Knox. Now here's Towns to the right side. Conley's shot is off.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with, and that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
Portland's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter, and that's a foul. called on Baldwin. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, will be headed to the free throw line.
At the line.
That free throw, no good.
After what we saw from Simons last year and the way he broke out offensively, just becoming one of those guys that plays with force when he has the ball.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Simons.
Ball. Timberwolves ball. Minnesota ball. Starts the 4th and final.
Knox the pass to Edwards. Back to Knox. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
4th personal foul. Penalty.
And the first one drops.
Line for the Timberwolves. Knox. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Knox. Trailblazers trailed by 12. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Karl-Anthony Towns.
On the offensive boards, he has been a force. Offensive rebounding is all about pursuing the basketball, and he has not stopped that pursuit all night. The second chances he's created have been a big factor.
He got an extra boost from the grief these fans were giving him here tonight. They were riding him hard all night, and he ate it up. Some guys just like being the villain, I guess. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups talk to his team. To be honest, he was fired up. He asked his team, how badly do you want this? Because those guys over there, they're going to give it everything they've got, which means we have to do the same. See if they can match them emotion for emotion. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Reddish's shot is good.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
Lonzo Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. The pass to Knox. Pass to Gobert. Back to Knox.
2 minutes.
6 to shoot. To the paint. Out to Edwards. It's up a 3. They get it again. Gobert the pass to Knox. Gobert trying to get open. The inside shot is off from Knox. To the inside. And Reddish with the slam.
Reddish proving to us he's very capable of taking over a game offensively.
Lillard against Conley. Pass to Knox. Back to Conley. Pass it to Knox. Towns kicks to Edwards. Off target from outside. Trailblazers trailed by 6. Now the pass to Reddish. It's stolen by Edwards. Pass to Knox. Back to Edwards. There's a minute left to play here in the 4th. Shoots. Gobert trying to get open. Edwards can't hit. Portland's got 4-7 with the long ball here in the 4th quarter. Simons. It falls. And now they trail by just 4.
And it's crucial, but Simons takes that responsibility and gets it done.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
And Portland making a change here. Eibel's checked in. So the first one that puts them up 5.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
Lillard from outside. And they'll get another chance. Eibel on the wing. Guarded by Knox. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Not sure the miracle, Greg, is on hand here tonight for them.
Well, they need one, but gonna play it until the final whistle.
And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
Trailblazers ball. Substitution.
And so Minnesota takes the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
Great team win tonight. Very balanced offense. What was the difference for you guys?
Just trusting one another out there, you know, making an extra pass, you know, coming together as a team. You know, this group as a collective is really coming together, and you saw the results tonight.
You were dropping dimes like Steve Nash
Come
out
on.
there. What did you see?
In the game. Tracy McGrady, of course, was big with 26 points. And if you all remember, back in episode 30, the great Danny Hogger said,
I'm going to guarantee a championship for the Kings this year. Kings this year.
So we had bulletin board material for days, and we were not going to let that happen.
Danny, tell us what happened.
Well, I mean, I want to give credit to my opponent.
Endorse some of the best stories every year involve veteran stars who were essentially put out to pasture by the pundits, and they're dominating.
Yeah, we're in a world, BA, that moves very quickly and that seems to be obsessed with the next new thing. Take a guy like Al Horford, who for a stretch of his career many consider to be past his prime, and then yet you see him in a new situation display the skills that have made him so successful for so long.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves: Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Then there's Mike Conley, then there's Anthony Edwards, and it's Knox in at the point.
A floor general like Lillard won't miss that assist. He easily spots the wide open shooter and connects.
Here's Towns. It's rebounded by Grant. To the right side, and here's Lillard from beyond the arc. The shot no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Blazers and came away with a win.
Because they took initiative and went right at the defense, a lot of the calls went in their favor.
Two things are a product of that. One, you shoot a ton of freebies. Two, the other team goes deep into its rotation. Neither one of those two things is going to work.
Here's Reddish. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Here's Simons. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Simons got 5 now.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Towns. What a tremendous game he played against Portland. Gets the three to fall. 5 points in the game.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns entered the league as a force in scoring the basketball. Now he's honing his passing skills.
Here's Lillard. Takes a three. He's off on that one. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Here's Conley. Rebounded by Nurkic.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
You talk about a basketball family. Jeremy Grant's father was a pro. His uncle, his brothers. I mean, plenty of competition growing up.
And so Grant nails them both. And even though Jeremy grew up around the game, success wasn't handed to him, Grant.
Not at all. I mean, he was a second-round pick out of Syracuse. And he's really had to prove himself as an NBA player. He has truly come a long way.
Here's Knox. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
I love that he sacrificed his body over and over. His persistence at getting to the free throw line really paid off for them.
The Trailblazers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Lillard. Shot from the wing. Portland again missing.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Here's Knox. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Simons outside.
Timberwolves foul. None. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Unloads. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Simons got 7 points in the game.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Pass to Conley. Now here's Gobert. Inside, here's Knox. Simons with a rebound. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Reddish on the wing. Simons outside. 6 to shoot. On target from about 13 feet. 9 points in the game.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
And Minnesota calls time here. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Here's Knox. He's got 7. Down low. Pass to Conley. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Lillard. To the paint. Here's Simons. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Off to a great start. 5 straight from the field.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Oh, big-time athletic play by Cat right there. Brushes off the contact, gets to his finish. Nicely done.
Now here's Reddish. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Minnesota. 3-pointer. And there's Simons. That one's good. On the assist by Lillard. Simons got 14 points for the game. Pass to Knox. Gobert against Nurkic. Who poked away. It's stolen by Nurkic. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now. Portland has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Outside Reddish. Now here's Grant. Simons outside. Down low. Lillard passes to Nurkic. Good work defensively by Towns. for Minnesota. They've gone 6 of 11 so far. And Edwards slams it in.
Anthony Edwards showing you, yes, I am a vertical threat at the rim.
Portland leading. Pass to Simons. Beyond the arc. Portland no good that time either.
Excellent job of closing out on that three.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
And Reddish gets it to go.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves. And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Conley. Now here's McDaniels. 9 points in his last outing. Pass to Knox. To the middle. The kick out to Edwards. 5 to shoot. They get it back. Here's McDaniels. And he buries his first look.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
Outside Reddish. From outside the arc. Yes. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got assist number 5 here tonight. Pass to Towns. Here's Knox. Now here's Reed. He's covered by Simons. Here's Knox. 7 points in the game. Left side, Edwards. Oh, there's the alley. Throw it down on the lob.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. For Portland, they've got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Lillard passes to Reddish. Pass to Graham. Lillard outside. Off the mark there with a 3.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Neither side willing to relent.
That's led to 8 lead changes and a bunch of drama already.
Lillard passes to Graham. Reddish against McDaniels. Lillard outside. The 3 is up. Minnesota with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now.
This is not his quarter. He needs to give up some touches and recalibrate.
His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Portland trailing here. The 3, here's Lillard. Lillard can't get that one to fall.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Oh, they pick off the pass. Reddish against McDaniels. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Conley. Here's Towns. He's covered by Grant. Out to the right wing. Shot is up. And it's Knox missing.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Then there's Mike Conley. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Knox in at the shooting guard position.
Thanks. Will Baller in the last game against the Trailblazers was tremendous. He dropped 19 points, and his passing was the story of that one, creating for others. You'd be hard-pressed to find an area of the game where he didn't excel. Let's send it back to you.
And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And they take the lead. Edwards has got 8.
Boy, with the kind of motor Edwards plays with, doesn't give the defense much of a chance to catch him in transition. Nicely done, Anthony.
Now here's Simons. He's got 14. Three-pointer Sharp. Towns with a rebound.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And Doris, last season, only 5 NBA players participated in all 82 games. That's a record low in the league's history.
Well, in addition to that, Brian, consider the previous low was 17, so that's not even close. Now, we know that health and safety protocols contributed to that number, but it is pretty clear we're in the age of load management. What impact is that having on the league in terms of fan base?
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
Here's Gobert. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds now. Reddish with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Oh, Grant throws it down.
How about Jeremy Grant playing to his strength? Uses that athleticism to finish that one with authority.
Here's Towns. Arms length from the hoop. He knocks it down. 10 points for him. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Outside Reddish. And here's Nurkic. He's coming off a 19-point game against Minnesota.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collected huge amounts of rebounds.
Now here's Towns. Here's Knox. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
And he can't get the first one.
Nice. 2 shots.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Reddish misses. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Pass to Gobert. Over Nurkic. Portland grabs the miss. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
A missing piece was their offensive rebounding. There were just way too many one-and-done possessions for them.
You know, if you're going to create more points, you need to create extra possessions, and getting wiped out on the boards kept that from happening.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
Pass to Knox. And here's Conley. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Personal foul. 1st team foul.
Timeout called. Portland.
With the timeout. T-shirts are going out now. Look out and grab one.
Pass to Reddish. Here's Sharp. Now here's Simons. Plenty of space. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go.
Trailblazers ball.
Here's Nurkic. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Man, look at Nurkic using his physique on offense, taking his shot and drawing a good foul. And Jusuf Nurkic, a solid role player, fits well into any team environment. A great passer and doesn't need touches to contribute. They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Simons passes to Reddish. Now here's Simons. 32 points for him last game against Minnesota.
And his court vision was sensational as well. He was making all the right decisions.
6 on the shot clock. Reddish misses. And we saw last year, Nurkic can also act as a mentor with young players, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's a great veteran presence from Nurkic. Not a star player by any means, but a player everyone would want on their team.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Inside, pass to Gobert. Sinks that one from the post. Gobert's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, this is why Rudy Gobert shoots such an outstanding percentage. He consistently knows what shots to take.
Grant with it. Simons outside. Up and over Conley. And it's Simons missing.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. Portland leading. Launches it. No luck on that one. And Minnesota will come the other way.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Portland has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Reddish passes to Graham. Over Towns. And the baseline jumper, no good.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Back to Gobert. Pass to Knox. Edwards for 3. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Reddish passes to Graham. To the inside. Sharp. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
But once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And Minnesota calls time here. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
Yeah, this guy is torching them.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They've been aggressive at
62. The Timberwolves, 55.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Simons. They get it again. No good from 11 feet. The Timberwolves trail. And he lobs it up to the rim. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, this guy is just such a load to handle. Karl Anthony Towns spends a lot of time shooting free throws.
And he sinks the second. Here's Portland now. They'll take on the Spurs at AT&T Center after this one. That's the first game of a 6-game road trip. Here's Conley. Here's Gobert. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Jeremy Grant.
What you love about Rudy Gobert is he understands his strengths and where he can impact the game. That is primarily on the defensive end, but also as a screen setter offensively.
For Portland, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Here's Lillard. And a nice finish on the layup. Lillard's got 7 points in the game.
This shows how tough Lillard is. Welcomes the contact and pushes his way past it.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Oh, the energy and focus on display. They saw an opportunity to get inside, and they continue to build at this lead.
The kick out to Edwards. 3-pointer off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Simons. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
At the line.
He's perfect from the line this time.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Here's Edwards. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 16.
Well, you see the kind of power that Anthony Edwards can play with. This guy, the board, the finish, yes, sir.
The Trailblazers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in this second half. Simons passes to Nurkic. Here's Reddish. Nails it from 3. And the Trailblazers lead by 10.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Pass to Knox. Back to Conley. Inside. And it's Knox missing. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Down low. Here's Grant. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. And it's a 12-point Portland lead. And for Minnesota, they're shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Pass to Gobert. It's stolen by Nurkic. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Edwards against Lillard. And here's Nurkic. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second personal foul.
Rudy Gobert picks one up.
And this is the game that Nurkic plays. Using the big body inside, carving out a high percentage look.
He does not get the second one. Here's Knox. He's covered by Simons. To the middle. Here's Gobert. It's hauled in by Reddish. The Trailblazers have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Nurkic's shot is good.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Pass to Gobert. Here's Towns. Outside Edwards. They need this. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Portland ball.
Portland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And here's Reddish. Back to Lillard. Now Graham. To the paint. And it's Lillard. That time on the assist from Graham. Lillard's got 9.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Towns against Grant to the inside. Here's Knox. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And Minnesota calls time here.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. There are far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
Edwards with it. Now guarded by Simons. Here's Knox. They grab their own miss. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Trailblazers.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Outside Reddish. Back to Lillard. Down low. Simon's shot is good. Simon's got 20.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, B.A. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players, you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Pass to Grant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, the athletic Jeremy Grant, so good at initiating contact. He gets the defense to react to his aggressiveness.
And so Grant nails them both. Minnesota's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Here's Towns. Another shot. Gobert, that's good. Gobert's got 9 points.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Conley against Reddish. Simons outside. 5 on the clock. Counted from distance. Give him 23.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Inside. Towns double team. Here's Knox. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up. That free throw no good. And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to...
Here's Knox. Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Then there's Taurean Prince. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Knox in at the 1. Prince can't hit. Prince has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Lillard against Towns. And they blow the whistle just as he...
Substitution on the court.
Outside Reddish. For 3, here's Lillard. On target from range. Lillard's got 14 points now in the second half.
Well, after netting 1 in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Pass to Towns. Grant with a steal. Here's Lillard. Outside Reddish. Six to shoot. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Grant, in the pace and space era of the NBA, it seems like the rate of...
Substitution on the court. At the line for Portland, Jeremy Grant. At the line for 1.
Oh, that one misses for Grant.
Well, I like how Jeremy Grant continues to work on his game. The jumper is coming along, and he remains an exceptional defensive player.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's Knox. He's covered by Grant. Pass to Prince. Now here's Anderson. Here's Knox to the left side wing. Fires from the corner. Prince can't hit. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Simons. Oh, no good again that time. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Lillard's got 5 rebounds tonight.
That's a tough walk back to the showers. I'm pretty sure he'd like to have a couple of those plays.
So no problem for Portland as they